Welcome to the part 2 of the video. So I'm going to show you how I did this knotless braids using Brazilian wool, and I'm super excited to show you guys how this hair turned out. So just keep on watching, and as you watch the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this video. So first things first, I started off by prepping my hair, the Brazilian wool, okay, just to make sure that it will make my work easier when it comes to doing the braids. The part 1 of the video, I showed a detailed tutorial of how I got to part my hair. So in total I made 30 boxes for these knotless braids. And again, if you want to watch that video, please just go and check it out. I'm going to leave it in the description box down below. You can learn, okay, you can watch and get to see how I got to partition my hair into 30 boxes. I started off by cutting my wool to my desired length. I really didn't measure the exact measurements, okay, but one thing that I know for sure is that I wanted my my hair to be a little bit long, okay, so at least past my shoulder area, okay. So I don't have the exact measurement. I just eyeball the the measurements that I wanted, and that is just about it. So the next thing was to just to comb the wool, just to make it look stretch out, especially towards the tips, okay, towards the end of the wool. As you all know, it has this blunt ends and it won't be possible to braid towards the tips of the wool. So that is why I just went ahead and just comb the wool. Okay, so when combing the wool, please have a wide tooth comb, or you can just use a brush, okay. It will be, when you comb it using a wide tooth comb, you will not lose too much hair, okay. So you can just decide to comb the wool or just brush, especially towards the tips, because again, you don't want to be working with those blunt ends, as it will be impossible to braid towards the tip of the hair, okay. Hey loves, welcome back again to another video. My name is Jenna Tungo. If it's your first time here, you're most welcome. If not, welcome back. Now that you're here, please be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoy watching hair tutorials, if you want to learn to know how to do your own hair at the comfort of your home, then this is the right channel that you should subscribe to. Now that you're here, please don't leave without subscribing to this channel. You can always share this video to your friends and to your family, and I will truly appreciate it. So guys, I only got to use less than 3 bundles of this hair, okay. And one thing that I love about this hairstyle is that it is super affordable. One bundle of Brazilian wool is retailing between 100 to 150 Kenya shillings depending on the beauty store. And I also love the fact that it is lightweight, again super affordable. It is also protective hairstyle. I highly recommend that you get yourself some knotless braids using Brazilian wool. Okay, so right about now I'm just finishing up on the braiding, and I'm going to braid all the way towards the tips, just like you guys can see in the video. So I'm going to explain to you exactly how I do it. I started off by gelling my natural hair, just like you guys can see, and then after that I'll just divide my natural hair into 3, and then I'm going to braid 2 times, and then after that I'll start feeding in the braids, okay. So guys, I'll be feeding in 3 pieces of hair per every braid, okay. So right about now I'm just feeding in the extension onto my natural hair as I braid. So I'm going to feed in each braid after every 2 steps. I'm hoping that you're noticing when I'm starting to braid the hair, I'm going to make sure that the roots are like a nice and secure. So I'm going to braid it tight, okay, and then after some time I'll just start loosening my hands so that you can have that fluffy effect of this hair. So when you start to do the braids, to make sure that your natural hair is like a nice and secured, please start by tightening your hands and make sure that your braids are a little bit close, okay. And to seal in the hair, I'll just again braid tight. I'm going to again tighten my hands towards the the tips of this hair, so that our braid can be secured and it doesn't unravel and stuff like that. So guys, I'm going to let this video play so that you all can see and understand exactly what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that you're going to learn something, a thing or two at the end of the video. And if you will, please let me know in the comment section down below if you find this video helpful in one way or another. Please be sure to like the video. Don't forget to share to your friends and family. And if you have any questions regarding this hair and all that, please just let me know in the comment section down below.
but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew.
We're almost coming to the end of today's video, and I cannot wait for you all to see the finished look. So we're just doing the same exact thing with my gel. I just apply it onto my natural hair, split it into 3, and I'm going to braid 2 times, and then I'm going to start feeding in the extension. So after every 2 steps, I will feed in the extension until all the 3 pieces are exhausted, okay? And then after that, I'll just braid tight, okay, just to make sure that my natural hair is like a nice and sealed. And then after some point, I will start loosening my hands just to get that fluffiness. To remind you, I'm going to leave a detailed tutorial of how I got to partition this hair in the description box down below. You can go and check it out and get to see and learn, okay? It's a very detailed tutorial from start to finish, so be sure to check it out because you're going to learn so much by the time you are done with watching that parting tutorial. This was basically it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching till this point. Thank you for keeping me company, and I'm hoping that you're going to learn something, okay, by the end of the video. So be sure to stick around and see how this hairstyle turn out. And yeah, so I will see you again in my next one. Bye for now and take care.